Alright, so second cast with the Senko, and I got a fish that has jumped about 5 times. I think it's done tuckered itself out now, so I'm not going to waste my time trying to...
Fish on! That's a toad, brother. Golly!
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you about night fishing. And the reason that I'm doing that is I found an old hard drive for some lost footage. And I came across 2 really good fish that I caught at night. And I never turned that into a video. We had some poor video quality issues. You'll see that in the video. I've since figured out how to use some LED lensers, some lights on my GoPros and things like that. And I'm going to be able to bring you guys some awesome nighttime content this year. For the sake of this video, I just wanted to introduce the topic and show you that you can really catch big fish. There's a lot of different tactics that I'll be going over. I'll even be showing you how to use your electronics at night to locate fish so you're not just kind of fishing in the blind. In this particular video, the screen was blown out when I tried to show it because it just bloomed out the camera. So it wasn't really usable. But let me explain what happened. I found these fish in a cove, and there was a lot of schoolie fish that were up in the middle of the water column. I was fishing in about 8 to 10 feet of water, and there was a group of fish, you know, in that 4 foot up to the surface. And if I threw something out there that was slow falling, those little fish would grab it. But I could see these bigger fish just kind of hugging the bottom. And those bigger fish would react to stuff. Didn't have active target back then, so it is going to be interesting to use active target this year to really paint this picture. But I just could tell by how they reacted that they were active fish and that they were chasing bait and things like that. So I just had to get the lure down to them. I tried a couple different things. And then I remembered one time that I caught a fish on accident at night. I say on accident. I caught a fish in an unintended way by throwing a Senko out behind me with a weight on it and putting it in the rod holder, and with it just laying on the bottom, which I didn't think would work that great at night, the fish hammered it. So what I did is I put an 1/8 ounce bullet weight, Texas rigged a Senko, threw it out past the smaller fish so it would get down through those fish faster, and then I scooted it along the bottom until it was in the face of those bigger fish. And then I turned my graph off so that I didn't worry about my graph spooking the fish, and I picked up 2 fish inside of an hour, both 2 of the best fish that I caught that night and 2 really good nighttime fish. So both of them were caught on a Texas rig Senko. Again, not a tactic that off the top of your head you'd think of for fishing at night, but when you can see them on the graph and you can see them on side scan and you see how they're reacting when you motor through, or you can see them on 2D sonar, how they're reacting to this bait ball, then I pretty much knew if I could get it anywhere near them and scoot it along and then let it sit, that I would get them to eat it. The Senko adds that sense of realism to it. It displaces water as it's going down, and it hugs the bottom really nice because it's got some weight to it. So I only used enough weight to get it past those smaller fish. So anyway, here's a couple of fish. Again, I didn't get to show the fight. I've got a plan for that. I'm going to use a trigger activated light so that after I set the hook, you can see the fight. I don't like the lights on before that because I think it spooks the fish. But anyway, without further ado, here's a couple of fish that show you why, as things start to heat up, nighttime is the right time.
If it makes your shoulder tinge a little bit when you pick it up, it's a good fish. Let me get this thing out of the net and give you guys a closer look at it. Look at that thing. Golly. Look at that. That's a big old fat, big old fat Arkansas bucket mouth. God. Caught it on the old Texas rig again. Alright guys, even though it's nighttime, it is summer, and so what you want to do is you want to get these fish back in the water as soon as you possibly can. That is a gorgeous fish right there, and you can go back and see what it do. That's what I love about night fishing right there. Man, look at the pattern and the colors on that thing. Pretty fish. Yeah, buddy. Football right yonder. That's a dink compared to what we're out here for.